But, like, before they patched it up, the game would just quit randomly. It wouldn't be often, but it would still be obnoxious. Which is why you quick save, like, whenever you do something important.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so the dome-shaped forests that you find around the world are Chocobo Forests.
Oh god, this.
Do you know about the Chocobos in this game?
You've explained it a couple times. At least, well, you've tried to explain it a couple times, I should say that.
So, each of these has a puzzle. Your objective is to make it so that there is only one Chocobo there.
Chocobo?
Yes. Baby Chocobo.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you missaid that or not. It sounds like, at the same time, it makes perfect sense, but sounds really dumb.
For some reason, I'm thinking of the Greythorns, is that what they're called in Bait and Kados? What I call the squeaky guys.
Except you don't do things with the Greythorns, they're just there.
You don't do...
In the first game, you don't do anything with them.
Why does this boy's text flash? It's annoying. And he thinks I don't know the meaning of the word pay, apparently.
Silly boy.
Okay, so I'm not actually solving these puzzles by my own brain power. I'm using the player's guide. And I always forget which control is, like, switch the whistle and which one is use the whistle. So when you get the different noise, that means you can use the whistle. If you use the whistle where there isn't a Chocobo, then one will just come up from the trees and steal it from you. And you'll have to get a new one.
Bad Chocobo.
There are a couple ways to solve this puzzle, but only some of them give you a certain result that you a certain amusing result.
I'm guessing you want the amusing result?
Yes. I mean, you don't actually the game.
They just keep coming.
The gameplay effect is the same, as long as you end up with just one. But there's a particular animation that you can see only if you do it in one of the proper ways.
Proper. I see.
And if you talk to the Chocoboy, he'll give you a hint as to what that is.
The Chocoboy.
That's what his name is. It says. Okay, I think this is the last one. And I'm derping it with the controls again. Okay, here it is. The desired effect here is Choco Bowling.
Cute. All of the adorables.
And then talk to the Chocobo, and the mother will come out. But don't ride her out yet, because there's a hidden item somewhere. You use the whistles to find it, like you use them to find the Chocobos. And if you use the Choco Ziner or Zener, whatever, where the hidden item is, then the mother Chocobo will get it for you. And then you won't have to go and solve the puzzle the next time you go into that forest. The Chocobo will just be waiting for you. Plus you get the items, of course.
You also get to watch it clip through you. It's awesome.
Yeah, PS1 will cut him a little slack.
True, but doesn't mean it doesn't look really silly.
Yeah.
Yay.
He's like, I'm bored of you.
You solved my puzzle. There's nothing left to do here. Now go away.
But I have a hot chick for you. Well, at least a chick.
Oh man, you get to name it. Really?
That was the first name that came to mind. I mean...
So you named it Pig?
You guys have read the Harry Potter series, right?
Yes. Yeah, I guess.
So that's where I got it from. Because Pigwidgeon wouldn't fit.
Yeah, well... Most of the characters called it Pig anyway.
Yes. The other point is that I'm not going to see that thing ever again, because I don't have the Pocket Station or whatever. I actually played the PC version of this game, and you could play the Chocobo World game like it was installed along with the FF8, so you didn't need a separate thing. But in this game, in the PlayStation version, you have to get the extra whatever. So you can go through shallow water on a Chocobo.
It's so cute.
Yes, it is. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe I can take a shortcut to the next Chocobo Forest, because I can go through shallow water. Unfortunately, no such luck. Now, I'd really be screwed if I got off the Chocobo on a different island and couldn't reach a Chocobo Forest and couldn't reach the garden. I'll let you know right now, I didn't do that. And apparently, riding a Chocobo counts as taking steps for purposes of when you get your salary.
Yay!
And they didn't take my level down, even though I've been fooling around playing card games and catching Chocobos.
Nah.
And now I'm trying to find where the hell I am, as usual.
Good job, you're there.
I did cut out. There was some dirt I cut out. I think the original video of this was, hold on, let me see. It was like 2.5 hours or something.
Goodness gracious.
2:22:41 was the original length.
Oh yeah, you reminded me. I have to tell people to save me a spot for hockey.
Sweet. Swarthmore had a, maybe they still have, a group of students who would just go down to the local rink and play non-contact hockey. You know what they called it?
What?
Mother puckers.
The mother puckers.
So I decided that this Chocobo isn't particularly useful right now.
So we let it go?
And I head on to the next forest. Or I get into a battle. That works too. I think I drew some magic from that battle. And what am I doing now? I don't know what I'm doing now. Oh.
When asking for things, you should spell word correctly.
What are you doing?
I misspelled word.
Okay, I'm screwing with my junctions, apparently.
I didn't know you swung that way.
You hear that sound?
I was waiting for that.
And now I'm rearranging my magicses. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I gave it to Irvine because Irvine draws more slowly than Rinoa with this junction setup. And I was trying to figure out how to get around the continent one way, and then I decided, no, I can't get around it that way, so I go the other way. Yeah, I was trying to get up north, and then... Oh, no, okay, I was trying to get to the north, and then I realized, wait a minute, there's that big-ass railroad bridge that goes all the way from the Galbadia continent in the west to the Esthar continent in the east, and you can't go past it if you're in the garden. Somewhat of a poor game design choice in my opinion, but not one that I can control.
Yeah.
So instead I just went off the south border of the map, which gets you north, so apparently this is a donut-shaped world. Which doesn't make much physical sense, but is more convenient.
Disregard physics, acquired gameplay. Like how... So in Skyrim, you can climb any part of the geometry, regardless if you're actually supposed to be able to climb it. This results in such hilarious situations as scaling vertical phases of mountains.
I take it this is a glitch.
No! Like, the idea is, yeah, you just go climb, do whatever you just go do wherever you want. You make your own path, be it climbing impossibly shaped geometry. I've also found a few situations where they didn't render the rock graphics properly because they're like on the side of a mountain that you're not supposed to be able, like, that there is no path to, but you can still get there if you have a little bit of patience.
Wait, so you can just like if you're at the bottom of the wall, you can just keep walking and you'll be on top?
No. Like, you can climb, like, the rock formations without having, like, you can find a path up a mountain, which is the easy way to do it. Or you could just be like, I will jump on top of this rock, and then I will jump on top of the adjacent rock, and so on and so forth. And you can eventually climb weave your way up the mountain.
Okay, so I finally found another Chocobo Forest after some derping.
Speaking of mountains.
No, I do not want you to explain. I am tired of you already.
Chocobo.
Hold on. Recording. People do not seem to remember when I am recording.
That is the benefit of living by yourself in your room.
Yes, well...
On a floor that's really quiet during the day.
Well, my answer to that is, as they would say in StarCraft, not enough minerals.
I don't know. My roommate moved out this quarter, in the beginning of the quarter, so I've had the room to myself. It's pretty awesome.
Okay. This one's pretty simple. There's just one spot where only one Chocobo falls down. These are of varying degrees of difficulty. The one I did before was one of the more difficult ones. I'm not doing them in any particular order except the order in which I find them.
As you do?
It's going right through Squall.
Receive thing.
Yes. Alright, yeah, this... By the way, if there's a name of a spell and then stone, it's just an item that casts that spell, if you use it in battle. You can also refine them into that spell, or other items. And do I try to ride this Chocobo, or do I just figure, no, I'm gonna get to the next forest in some other way?
I think you're checking it.
Yeah.
And it's still there. Oh, there we go. Adventure!